Alright, so, as I said last week, we are going to go through the OG base game Horde side this week. So that's going to be Orc, Undead, Tauren, and Troll. So it was really funny. I was watching a few things and I realized that the reason that the Goblin and it will be the Troll as well, starter zones got so extended is because they had a lot of revamping in Cataclysm, which was the last time that these zones were revamped. So, if you give me a few minutes, I am going to make an orc, female, and a hunter, just to keep everything steady, and I will see you in the starter zone. And here we go.
The Great Cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the Cataclysm at its source. Yet, in his absence, the Orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new War Chief. Though popular amongst the Orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Durotar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way. A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new War Chief and assure the dominance of your people.
Alright, so that's one big difference. If you just start playing now, Garrosh is no longer the War Chief. Actually, I don't even know who the War Chief is at this point. Because I haven't played Horde side in a while. So, let's just get into it. Your place in the world. Finally. You are of age, Druda. Of age to battle in the name of the Horde. To conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes. You'll do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands, but perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornak. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young hunter. Alright, off we go. So immediately you can see the aesthetic is completely different on the Horde side, which is fine. Another one of Kaltunk's recruits, A sorry state of affairs if this is the best the Horde can produce. The horse. But no matter. By the time we think you're ready to leave, you'll be a proud warrior of the Horde.
For the Horde.
The first order of business would be to put a little strength in your backbone. I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe that you should slaughter some boars. Alright. Off we go to kill some pigs. Sorry about that. I am not a singer, and I don't know why I just tried. I love how the pigs are all nicely penned up for us, too. Alright. Look at us killing pigs. That pig does not seem happy to be killed. I don't blame it. So, also, one thing I was thinking about is probably... Oh, that was a bad pig thing. It's gonna probably chew on my ankles. If this is like the human zone, it will probably be, this is the shortest episode of Starter Zone, and then they'll get longer with each one until we hit the trolls, which will probably be the longest one again. And that seems to be just because the troll zone got so revamped. You know, it's kind of funny. Until I made some friends that mostly played Alliance, and the Alliance got Blood Elves, or not Blood Elves, I'm sorry, Void Elves, which are essentially recolored Blood Elves. I almost exclusively played Horde side because I liked Blood Elves. And ever since they got Void Elves over on the Alliance side, well, I've kind of mained a Void Elf. Invaders in our home. You are not just another grunt. You seem to be a serious hunter. Good, because that's what I need. Try not to let word out, since I don't want to cause a panic, but there have been reports of humans nearby. This is an egregious betrayal of the peace that we negotiated with that miserable Jaina Proudmoore. We can't allow humans here in Durotar, especially not here in the valley. You'll find them to the south. Slay them before their numbers increase. Alright, well, let's go kill some of the very people that we were last week. Now, a lot of times, you're going to be a lot more morally gray if you play the Horde, which there's nothing wrong with that. Alright. Golgar's Cactus Apple Surprise. It gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials. If only I had cactus apples. I could make my Cactus Apple Surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that. Tell you what, bring me 6 cactus apples. I will make you a little bit of the Cactus Apple Surprise to take with you. If you're interested, they're near the cactus plants. Alright, we're gonna go pick some cactus apples, and we're going to kill some humans. That should be rather exciting. Maybe, if we find any. Oh, I see a human. Thinking they're being all stealthy and stuff. The death screams that they do are kind of hilarious. Oh, I just shot him in the back. I'm not sure that that has any honor to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Druida is quite the beautiful hunter. Honestly, she is. I feel like some of the more monster races got prettified in Cataclysm a little bit, at least. Alright, there's a cactus apple for us. There's another scout sneaking around, trying to hide behind a snake. We're just having this shoot off here. Come on. Goodness. He actually hurt us a little bit. There we go. Can't forget to pick, not kick. I'm not sure that kicking cactuses is a good idea. I love that guy who thought he could sneak right on by us. I also honestly love the death rattles. I kind of think that could be why so many people like PvP. Not that that is anything I've ever really enjoyed doing. Mostly because I'm absolutely terrible at it. But Christine, you say, you could get better at it. But, random person, I say, I don't enjoy it, so why would I get better at it? So I am kind of curious if anybody who's watching these videos does play World of Warcraft, and if so, do you play both factions like me? Do you just stick to one? I am very curious. And what race do you bang if you play? And if you don't play, have you ever wanted to? It's actually a really fun game. There's so many different ways that you can play. Like anything from doing that whole hardcore PvP to just running dungeons and not really worrying about questing at all, to just being a weirdo like me who honestly just likes exploration and all the silly little extra things. Also, my goodness, can I find any more of these stupid cactus apples, or are they all just hiding? I think they're all just hiding. But yeah, I think except for the PvP thing, which I have never enjoyed, I have done never hardcore dungeons and raiding, but I have gone through seasons in WoW where I've been much more interested in running dungeons and raids. I just find it too high stress for me. I start getting way too invested in it and start worrying about numbers and making sure that my damage is all this amazing, and then it becomes stressful and it stops being a fun game anymore. Which is pretty much why I said, you know what, I'm going to go to an RP realm and I'm going to be chill and just do my own thing. Alright, dude, I killed a bunch of soldiers. He said, a job well done. I must send you back into the fields again, Hunter. You will find large numbers of scorpids northwest of here. Bring me 8 scorpid tails. The antidote for their sting is actually made out of venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for scorpid venom on hand to heal young bloods like you. Alright. Harvesting scorpid stingers. Also, let's get ourselves some cactus apple surprise. Here you go. Wonderful. Here's some for you. Delicious. Alright. Let's see here. We got a cloak and a new vest. And let's sit down and eat some cactus apple surprise. Nom 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 nom. Wah! There we go. She looks so happy. She says, that was absolutely delicious. Let's go see what this guy wants. We need some scorpid stingers and cursed peons. Oh, I love this quest. They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep the peons in line. You look like the right orc for my task. Here, take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons that you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Bring me back the blackjack when you're done. Alright, we gotta go wake up some peons and kill some scorpids. I honestly, this is one reason I actually enjoy a lot the Orc Starter Zone, because there's something so satisfying about waking up the lazy peons. It makes me laugh. But first, let's take out some scorpids. Huzzah! There. Scorpids everywhere. This would be much easier with a pet to distract them, wouldn't it? Keeping an eye out for lazy peons under trees. Is that a peon? No, that's another scorpid way over there. Did I just punch the scorpid? That would be kind of funny. Oh, oh, oh. I see a lazy peon up ahead. Hark, what light through yonder window breaks? It is a peon. Okay, she dodged. I really thought she was punching them, and that would probably make me laugh. Alright.
Something you're doing?
He says, just resting eyes. Back to work now. I think it's just their voice. Alright, we have almost got enough of those. Then all we'll have to do is find 3 more peons. Why are you out of range? Rude. That's a lazy peon, but he's not sleeping. Maybe he'll go to sleep now. Can I bonk him anyway? Oh, he did. He fell asleep.
I can do that.
That's right. Back to tree hitting. Alright, we need to wake up 2 more lazy peons. Found one.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Love that. It's the little things in WoW that just make me ever so happy. If I don't find another peon soon, I might have to start pausing just so that this video is not another hour long. There's our last peon. Huzzah!
Okay.
That's right. Back to tree hitting. Alright, I figured I'd cut out the fluff there. We are back. Here you go, Foreman. I woke up your peons.
May your blades
Good, good.
never dull.
Maybe they'll think twice before they slack off the next
For the
time.
Horde.
That's right. I am a big, tough ogress.
Loktar.
The carapace of a scorpion isn't so thick that the strength of a determined warrior will be deterred. That's right.
Strength.
And what did we get? There's an important lesson that you must take away from fighting scorpions. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In combat, any number of things can prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you. You've done well. Thanks. Oh. Although they say we've done well, we still have 2 more quests, at least. Hunter, I have an important mission for you. I trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but have discovered a growing taint. One of the Burning Blade, a foul, demon-worshipping cult, has made camp here in the Valley of Trials. He skulks in a cave to the north, and his vile familiars have spilled from its mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, defeat these familiars. Slay many, and if you survive, return. Alright. She wants us to kill little demons. We saw those earlier. They were skipping around looking quite happy. And then we have a troll over here.
Relax.
Hey, Mon, take a knee and hear me out. We got a problem. A good friend of mine, Hanazua, has gone into the valley and hasn't returned. Last I seen, he was headed north where the scorpions hunt. Maybe you look for him. The spirits be telling me that he is not well.
See ya later.
Alright, so we need to find his friend and kill some familiars. I think I see our troll. Oh, he's in pain. Hunter, I thought I would die out here with no one to know of it. While I was hunting scorpions of the valley, I came across a vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting out my blood. Please, kill the scorpid for me. My honor must be upheld. It is to the south. Alright, well, I guess we'll go kill that scorpid, and then we'll go imp hunting. I see it. Well, all we can do is hope it doesn't kill us. Ah! It's gonna splash us with venom. There we go. Just had to not get splashed. And back to our troll buddy. Hopefully he's still alive. You know, if we were a really well-prepared hunter, we would have some anti-venom to give him. I don't think we do, though. Here you go, bud. I killed it. Ah, my father always said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath a tree as my life seeps away, I'm afraid he was right. At least I wish to die knowing that my last enemy is dead. I killed it. My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me a measure of pride. The small measure will be all I have to sustain myself as I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. So that's kind of tragic. Oh, but seeing the deed you've done for me steals my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure. But it remains. I cannot make the trek back to our settlement unassisted. Please, return and tell Gornek of my situation. Maybe he can help me. Alright, I can do that. Also, we're gonna tame ourselves a scorpid. That will be her first pet. I do love how they chew on your leg as you tame them. Alright, me and the scorpid are gonna go kill some imps. Last imp. Yay! Now we can go turn in this quest. But before we turn in our imp quest, we probably should tell the troll that, or tell someone that the troll is out there. You've done well. Although the vile familiars were merely pets of darker powers within the burning blade, your success foretells great deeds.
Quite well, friend.
Get some nice boots. She wants, through my divination, I see that an item of power, a medallion, hides deep within the burning blade coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. We must have it. Far too long, these demon worshippers have defiled our homelands. Cleanse the coven of its demonic taint by slaying the fell beasts and their leader. And, of course, bring back the medallion. And he wants, you are a dependable orc. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals and I left my pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Can you go into the cave? The burning blade by the burning blade coven and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. My pick has a spell on it so you can see it in the dark and you won't have to worry about finding it. Just watch out for its guards. You know, aren't you supposed to be a much higher level than me? Shouldn't you be able to do this? Oh well. And by the way, Gornek, I found a troll. From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkov. That's the scorpion we killed. It's no wonder that Hanazua was overtaken. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more. However, I must say I'm impressed to hear that you brought that scorpion down. It's a feat to be proud of, and that you would fight for a stranger's honor. While other tasks occupied your time, your own honor is heightened. Well, nice. I have honor. That is always a good thing. Alright, let's go off and kill some demons. You know, I have to say I am very glad that all of these familiars are no longer hostile, the way they were back in vanilla. Or, well, I would probably be a much higher level by now, but still. Alright, how many of these Fellstalkers do we have to kill? We have to kill 5. You know, Mr. Scorpion, if you were as useful as my other pets that my hunters have, which you will be when you get much, much higher level, this would be a much easier task. That makes, what, 3? We'll go through here and see if we can get 2 more of these Fellstalkers. There we go. It also looks like this is probably the cave with the waterfalls. I would sing a song about don't go chasing waterfalls, but you know, I already subjected you to my singing once in this video, and that is enough. And it looks like this orc could be the person who we have to kill. Hopefully he won't take us out. Green fire, run! We are everywhere. Are you really? Alright, now we just need to find... Is it down here, maybe? I'm betting it is. Well, it's not there. If I were a hammer, where would I be? I guess I wouldn't be in the bottom of a cave. Thankfully, our mini-map should show us about where it's at, along with the spiffy little arrow that I've been ignoring on the screen. Nope. Alright, it might be up a level? I mean, this looked like waterfalls, but maybe not? Don't mind me, I'm gonna wander around till I find this hammer. Alright, I feel dumb. It was right in the very first room. And now all we have to do is turn this in. You know, I have to say, the orc starter zone is much bigger than the human one. The human one is definitely compact. Have you entered the Burning Blade Coven? Did you find my pick? Great, you got it. Thanks a lot. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down the trees, maybe I can find a nice cave to mine. Yay! Level 6. Here is your blade. You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials. But I fear they have further aims. I'm sure that they do. Oh, report to Sajin Village. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Sajin and seek out Master Gadrin. Sajin Village is east of the valley, then right at the fork. Can do. And that is the final breadcrumb quest that leads you out of the Orc Starter Zone. So, without any further ado, have a great time. I'll see you tomorrow for our next Horde starting zone. I think it will be Undead, which should be a fairly long one, because that is another one that got revamped with Cataclysm, and it's a little sad and a little tragic. So I will see you tomorrow for that. Have a good day.